Hello everyone. Hello, good evening. Hello everyone. Good evening. Quickly tell me, am I audible? Hello. Hello everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Quickly tell me, am I audible or not? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Quickly tell me, am I audible or not? Yes, I'm audible. Great. So first of all, welcome to the day 3 of this amazing bootcamp, guys. And in today's lecture, we will be going to deploy our project using FastAPI. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So we will be starting our session within 2 to 3 more minutes. Okay, so that everyone can join. Till then, if any one of you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the chat. Okay, regarding any of the session, like the last day or the day before that. If you have any doubt in any topic, you can ask me in the chat. And in today's session, we will be starting with the deployment part. Okay, we will be going to deploy our project as an API. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. We'll be starting the session within 2 to 3 more minutes, okay? So that everyone can join. The details regarding the project will be shared to you guys in the community only, okay? In the WhatsApp community. So please be active in the WhatsApp community. Yes, I'm going to revise the day 2 session, so don't worry. The dataset, I have shared the dataset from my side, and I also hope that you guys have received the dataset as well. And if not, don't worry, I will be sharing the dataset over here as well in today's lecture. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So, if you guys have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the chat. Else, we are going to start the session in 1 more minute. Okay. And this is day 3 of this bootcamp. And if you guys want to join more bootcamps like these, not only on data science, but on web development, cybersecurity, and a lot of stuff, so you can also join the DevTown YouTube channel. Or there are also batch classes provided by DevTown, so you can also join that. Okay, so maybe we should begin now. So let me just share my screen quickly. Yes, we have already done many AI projects before as well. You can go and watch the DevTown YouTube channel. So under that, you can go and watch my live streams. There we have done many AI projects. So I hope my screen is visible, guys. If the data set is not there, so don't worry. I'm going to provide the data set today only. Okay, in the chat, live chat only. So don't worry. Just quickly tell me, is my screen visible? I hope my screen is visible, guys. Great. So my screen is visible. Nice. So let's quickly go through the day 1 and day 2. Okay. Let's quickly go through the day 1 and day 2. So this is the day one. Okay, so in day one we have seen like what are we going to discuss, like the vectorization part and the similarity search part, and we have covered both of these. Okay, we have covered the vectorization and the similarity search. Vectorization with the help of one TF-IDF, and the similarity search with the help of cosine similarity. I hope these topics are clear and I'm going to revise them as well. Okay. Then in day three, what are we going to do? First of all, the revision. And the secondly, we are going to work on the deployment part, and we will be going to deploy our project as a fast API on render. Okay. We are going to deploy our project as a fast API on render, because render provides a free tier. Okay, so all of you can deploy. It is not like we have to pay something or some amount or something on deployment on render. So render is absolutely free. It provides a free tier so that you guys, all of you guys, can deploy your project freely on render. Okay, then let's come to the day one. So in the day one, first of all, we saw what is actually machine learning. Then we have Firebase is also, you can deploy on any service. I'm going to deploy it on render. Okay, there is also Versa and all, but I'm going to Railways also there, but I'm going to deploy it on render. You can deploy it anywhere you want. Okay, then we have seen what actually is machine learning. So machine learns with the help of some kind of algorithm, and we have seen that any algorithm that is AB. Okay, then we have seen that yes, when we have some kind of data in, let's say, categorical form, or let's say we have some sentences as our data, or some words, characters, something, so we must convert those words or characters or sentences into what we call vectors. Okay, because after converting them into vectors, we can only then feed those vectors into our algorithm or our model to train some kind of model based on those values or something. Okay, so it is very, very, very much necessary to convert these what we call sentences or characters or categorical columns into vectors, and the process of converting these categorical columns into vectors is known as vectorization. I hope this much is clear. Then we have seen the vector that we are using over here is the TF-IDF vectorizer, that where TF stands for term frequency and IDF stands for inverse document frequency. I hope this much is clear. And we have seen some formulas for TF and IDF as well, that how can we combine and create the TF-IDF vectorizer. So this was all that we discussed in day one. Then in day two, we have discussed about the similarity search, that how can we check like which vector is more similar than compared to some other vector. Okay, then I have told you guys like how are we gonna calculate the similarity of each and every movie with respect to a particular movie. Like if I want to calculate the similarity of all these movies with respect to this Iron Man movie, so I'm going to calculate the similarity. So I'm going to calculate the similarity between all of the vectors. Okay, and based on that I'm going to find the similarity score, and based on the similarity score I'm going to just simply sort all of these movies so that I can get the best recommended movie in my case. So this is how the basic concept of how similarity search works. Render API sleeps after an activity. Yes, it also sleeps after an activity, but it can be awakened within 1 or 2 minute time. It sleeps because it is obviously it is a free tier. Okay, so it is not like there are only pros, there are cons as well. So yes, this is what we have discussed in day 2. Now I will quickly show you the code as well, through which you guys can understand in a more better way. Yes. So what we have seen, we have imported all the libraries. With the help of .read CSV function, we have read our movies.csv file. This is our data set. Okay. Then we have seen the shape of our data set, that we have 4,803 rows and we have 24 columns. Okay. Then we have selected some of the important features like genre, keywords, tagline, cast, and director. So I've taken these 5 features into consideration. And then we have removed all the null values from these. I have removed all the null values from these particular columns. Okay, with the help of fill na function. Okay, then I have combined all of these features, and you can see all the combined features over here, the combined column over here. And then I have initialized my vectorizer, that is TF-IDF vectorizer, and I have, with the help of fit underscore transform, I have vectorized, I have converted all of these sentences and all of these categories into vectors. Okay, so this is how I am performing my vectorization step. Then after that, I have done the cosine similarity part. So as you can see, I have got the similarity for each movie with respect to all the movies. Okay, so this is giving me the similarity of a particular movie with respect to all the other movies. And as you can see the similarity shape, so it is giving 4803 cross 4803. So it is a square matrix for us. Then I have taken the list of all the titles. Okay, so I have taken movies underscore data. So this movies underscore data is nothing but this data set of mine. I have taken movies underscore data, and under that I have taken a particular column, that is title column, and I have converted it to a list with the help of toList function. Okay, so that is how I got the list of all the titles. Then after that, I have taken the movie name from the user, okay, with an input field, so that user can enter the movie name. So I have given Iron Man over here. Then with the help of difflib library, I got the closest match to the Iron Man, or like any movie name the user gives. Let's say the user did some kind of uh, typing issue or typing problem or something. So difflib helps us to get the closest match of that movie. Okay. So yes, so difflib helps us to get the closest match of the movie from list of all the titles. Okay. So we got the closest match from all the movies present. Then we have taken the first closest match over here. Then we have seen the index of the movie. So that we have calculated, we have taken the index of the movie that we have to search. Okay. Then we have calculated the similarity score over here with the help of index of the movie. And as you can see, this is the similarity score for all the movies. Okay. Then we have simply sorted the similarity score based on that. We have simply sorted this list over here. Okay. We have sorted this list based on the similarity score. And as you can see, this is our output. And if we have just simply printed that output, you can see all the movies over here in proper ascending order. So if I will just show you, when we have entered the movie Avengers, so these are all the movies suggested to us. So this was all we did in day 1 and day 2. I hope all of these things are clear. If there's any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the chat. If you guys have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the chat. This was all that we did in day 1 and day 2. Else, if everything is clear, please write clear in the chat so that we can move on. Great. Repeat the last point. Okay. So in this last section over here, what we are doing, we are simply taking the input, that is the movie name. Then I have taken the, again, find the closest match. I've taken the first closest match over here. Then we have calculated the index of the movie. We have calculated the similarity score with respect to all the other movies. We have sorted the similarity scores, and we have simply printed all the similarity scores, printed all the movies with respect to the similarity scores. Yes, the YouTube lectures are present, like the lectures are there on YouTube, so you can access the day 1 and day 2. That will not be a problem. So now let's start, and we are going to deploy our project now. Okay. So for the deployment, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a folder. And once again, guys, if you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the chat. Okay. API, FastAPI, and okay. So you guys gonna understand, okay, why I'm using FastAPI and everything. So I'm going to create a folder over here. Let's say the folder name is, I'm going to quickly open this folder. I've opened, okay, I don't change name. Don't worry. Yeah. So I've opened a folder over here in VS Code. So first of all, what's the first step I'm going to do? I'm going to bring my data set over here. Okay. I'm going to bring my data set over here. So my data set is movies.csv. Yes. So this is my data set. So as you can see, this is the data set of mine. Now moving forward, I have to create a requirements. First of all, I have to create a virtual environment. Okay. So to create a virtual environment, I am going to write Python 3 -m venv venv. So this is the command to create a virtual environment. Okay. So if you can see, I am creating a virtual environment with the name venv. I will just zoom in. Okay. Yes. So I'm creating a virtual environment with the name venv over here. So I will just simply press enter. Okay, no such. I don't know what this error is. Let me just do source env/bin/activate. Okay, sorry, actually, sorry. What I'm going to do is, yes. So I have created a folder over here. I have opened it in VS Code, and let me just create a virtual environment over here. Python 3 -m venv. So recommendation bin activate. It is creating the virtual environment, but it's giving some kind of error. Okay, source v/bin/activate. Okay, so we are facing an error over here. That is, I'm unable to create a activate function over here that is necessary for the virtual environment. I will just delete it once and let me create it again. Python 3 minus m v version. Yes. So yes. So I was facing some kind of error. I don't know why. So now it is activated. Yes. Now I have to just simply activate this as well. Source vnv/bin/activate. Yes. So I don't know why I was facing some kind of error over here. So now it is sorted. So what I have done in the terminal of mine in my VS Code, I have first created a virtual environment with the command line python 3 minus m venv. So I've created a virtual environment over here, and with the help of command source venv/bin/activate, I've activated my virtual environment. So if you guys are on Windows, so you can also activate it using the command was venv/scripts/activate. So this is the command for Windows. Okay, this is the command if you want to activate your virtual environment in Windows. But I am using Mac OS, so I have activated it using this particular command, that is source venv/bin/activate. But if you are using Windows, so you guys must use this command. I hope it's clear. So with this, I have created a virtual environment over here, and now I just have to bring the movies over here as well. Yes, this is the movies.csv. So I brought the dataset over here as well. So this is my dataset. Now the next thing is I'm going to create a requirements file over here. Now the next thing is I am going to yes. So what I'm saying, yes, I have to make the requirements over here. So I've created a file named requirements.txt. In this requirements, I'm going to write all the libraries that I'm going to need in my project. Okay. So let's say all the libraries that I'm going to need is I will be needing FastAPI. Then I will be needing Pydentic, again Uvicon. Then I will be needing scikit-learn, pandas, yes. NumPy will be automatically installed, and yes, Python multiparts. Yes, so these are all the libraries that I will be needing in my project. I'm going to save this, and I will write in the terminal, I will write pip install -r requirements dot txt. Okay, so this is the command used to install all the requirements from the file requirements.txt. I will simply press enter, and as you can see, all the requirements are now installed in my system, in my virtual environment actually, not my system, but in the particular virtual environment that I have made. So all the libraries are now installed in my virtual environment over here. So now the next step is I'm going to create a file and name it as main.py. So this is my main Python file in which I'm going to write the FastAPI code. So first I'm going to import all the libraries like FastAPI, import FastAPI. Then I'm going to import from Pydantic, import base model. Then I'm going to take from sklearn dot feature extraction dot text. I'm going to import the TF-IDF vectorizer. Then from sklearn dot metrics dot pairwise, I'm going to import similarity search. Then I'm going to import pandas as PD, and I'm going to take FastAPI base model. Yes, from FastAPI dot middleware dot calls. I'm going to import calls middleware. Yes. So these are all the libraries that I'm going to import. So again, FastAPI is used to initialize our API. Then Pydantic base model, I'm going to explain why I'm using this. Then again, TF-IDF vectorizer for the vectorization part. Then cosine similarity for doing the similarity search. Pandas so that we can access the data set. And course middleware, I'm also going to explain why. Okay. So these are all the libraries. Then I'm going to take movies. Okay, sorry, not in capital. First of all, let me initialize my app. Okay. App equal to FastAPI. And I'm going to take app dot add middleware. I'm going to add the course middleware over here. Yes. So I have added this add middleware. I've added the course middleware. So sir, what is this course middleware over here? So this course middleware denotes that I can access this API from anywhere. Okay, it is not like I can access this API from only my system or from only someone particular person's system only. Not like that. From course middleware means that I can access this API from anywhere. Okay, anyone can access this API of mine. So that is why I add course middleware. Okay, then the next thing is I have to take the data set. Okay, so for the data set and everything, I'm going to simply close this one. Yes, for the data set and everything, I'm going to copy the code from here. So I will be taking, yes, this is done. So I will be copying most of the code from over here. Okay, movies data, I'm going to use pd.readcsv and I'm going to write movies.csv only. Great. Then after that, I will be needing the selected features, not this. I will be needing the selected features. Then I will be needing this fill in a part where I have filled all the null values. Then I'm going to take all the combined features. I'm just simply copying and pasting the code over here, nothing else. Then I am simply performing the vectorization part. And yes, feature vectors, this one. Yes. So till now what I have done, I have imported all the libraries over here. Okay. I have imported all the libraries over here. I have initialized my app as FastAPI till now. And the next step that I have done, I have just copied and pasted the code over here that we have done in the previous lectures. Okay. Now the next step, okay, I have to like do the similarity as well. The similarity is left. Yes. So I've taken the similarity, cosine similarity part. Then this is the similarity shape. I have to take the list of all titles. I hope that will be good. Yes. So this is all the step that I have just copied and pasted. So now the next step. What is the next step? How can we, in which form I'm going to take the user input? Okay. So in which form I'm going to take the user input? I am going to maintain that in a class. Okay. In which form? In the form in which I'm going to take user's input, I am going to maintain it as a class. So I'm going to make class movie request, and I'm going to use base model. So this base model is referred to like this will be the base of that input that I'm going to take from the user. Okay. So I'm going to take it as let's say movie, or I will say, okay, let's take it movie. Okay, only movie as string. Okay. So I'm going to take the input as I'm going to take the input in the form of string. Okay. And I have maintained it in a particular class named movie request. I hope this is clear. Okay. Then I have to create my endpoints where user can hit. Okay. Whenever the user will hit that endpoint, the user can access all the things. So first endpoint I am going to create app.get. I'm going to create a get endpoint over here. Def root. So this is the first screen that user is going to see. Okay. I'm going to simply return message movie recommendation API. Okay. So this is the first message that user is going to see whenever he is going to access our API. This is the first screen of our APIs. Okay. Then the next thing is I'm going to make @app dot post. So this is the next endpoint that I'm going to make. Let me make recommendation only. Okay. Recommendation. And I'm going to make it as def command, and I'm going to take the input as request movie request. Okay. So this is the main class that I have called over here, which is storing all the movies. Okay. This is the main class that is storing all the movies. Then I have to simply movie underscore name. Okay. Movie name is equal to request dot movie. So I've taken the movie name over here. Okay. And I've stored it in request.movie. What is request.movie? Nothing but a string value. Okay. So I've taken the movie name from the user and stored it in a particular class. I hope this much is clear. I hope this much is clear, guys. If there is any kind of doubt till now, please ask in the chat. If there is any doubt till now, please ask in the chat. Great. So the next step, again, I am going to simply copy paste everything. That is yes. So where was I? Yes. So I have to take the movie name from the user. So this function over here, movie name equal to request dot movie. This will take the input from the movie from the user, and it will store it in the class over here. The next thing, I am going to copy this find closest match. Okay, for this I have to import the difflib library as well. So I will import difflib. Okay, so I'm going to import difflib over here. Great. Now the difflib is imported. I can find the closest match over here. Where was the closest match code? Yes, I have converted to the list. So these are the list of all the titles. After this, I have to get the movie name I have done. Yes, I have to get the closest match, right? So I will write find closest match. So this will get the closest match. It will take the movie name from here, list of all titles I have taken. Then I will just simply go over here. Okay, I have done the closest match. Then I will take this code over here. I will copy it simply and I will paste it over here. Okay, I will copy, I will press a tab. I hope it's done. Yes. So, okay, it's showing some error. Let's quickly check what is the error coming over here. So what I have done is index of the movie I have taken. Then I have checked the similarity score. Then I have taken the sorted similar movies. It will sort the movies. Okay. I don't need this print statement over here, so I will simply remove this. Sorted similar movies. Okay. So now the next step, I have to create a recommendations list over here. I will create a list over here named recommendations. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add all the recommendations over here. So I will create a for loop. I will simply remove this. Okay. So I will create a for loop over here for I, comma, movie in enumerate sorted movies, sorted similar movies. I will create a sorted underscore similar underscore movies. And after that, I have to take the what we call it 1 to 30. I have to take all the sorted similar movies from 1 till 30. And I will take it from the index part. Okay, so I will take index as movies of 0. Okay, sorry, not movie. It's just movie, not movies, because I have taken movie over here. I will take the index over here. The next thing I'm going to take is the title. Title is equal to movies underscore data, movies underscore data dot index equal to index title value. Yes, it is this exact thing. And I will take recommendations dot append title. Great. Recommendations dot append. I will copy this. I will paste it over here. Recommendations dot append title. I think I am all set with my API. I just have to return the value. Return. I will write matched underscore movies. I will take it as close match. And I will check the recommendations. Okay, recommendations as recommendations. Yes, all set. So what I have done over here, let me quickly explain. So this part is all obviously the copy pasted part. I have just taken the movie name from the user, and I have if I have just find the closest match. Okay, then I have taken the first closest match over here, and I have taken the index of the movie. Then I have find the similarity score of the movie that I have taken over here. Okay, after finding the similarity, I have created an empty list. Okay, after finding the similarity, I have taken an empty list over here, and I have checked all the movies. Okay, I have just created a sorted similar movies from 1 to 30. What is the sorted similar movies? This part where I have sorted all the movies. I have taken the index 1 to 30 and I have just appended the movie name in that recommendations list and I have returned it, nothing else. If I will just simply run this now, so I will write uvcon. I will simply close this part. Yes, uvcon main colon app dash dash reload. So this is the command to check this file if it's running or not. So I will run this quickly. As you can see, I've got an endpoint over here. So I will quickly go to this endpoint. So it's loading. It is not active still. So as you can see, it is still loading. Maybe it will take a moment. Let's quickly check if everything's correct or not. Oh yes, it started. So as you can see, this is the front page, that is movie recommendation API. Now I will go to docs site. Okay, I've just added slash docs over here. So over here you can see uh, all the endpoints that we have in this API. So I'm going to access this slash recommendation API. Okay, endpoint. So I will simply click on try it out, and I will enter any movie name. Let's say I have written Avengers. Okay, I've written Avengers. Let's quickly execute. And as you can see, I've got all the movies related to the Avengers. Let's check it again. This time I'm going to write Batman. I will be executing this. And as you can see, I've got all the recommended movies related to Batman. So this is how we have completed our project with the fast API part. Now the next step is we are going to deploy it. We are going to deploy it so that anyone can access. Now we are going to deploy it based on text comparison type of movie. Recommendation based on text comparison or type of movie. Sorry, I don't get it. Based on text comparison or type of movie. Okay, yes. So yes, as you can see, our API is working perfectly fine in the local host. So the next step that we have to do is to host it. So for hosting it, first we have to add this repo in the GitHub. Okay, we have to add it in a repo. So I'm going to create a .gitignore file. I'm going to create a .gitignore file, and I'm going to add env. The next I have can we also use Postman or of online judges for code, sir? Yes, you can use anything for coding. So we are doing the comparison similarity based on many things. Okay, we have the directors column, we have the genre column, we have the basic what all the columns that we took. Just give me a minute. Yes, these are columns. We have combined all of these columns, and based on that, we are doing the similarity search, not any particular column. Okay, so yes, we were on the deployment part. So for the deployment, first of all, we will be writing all the things that we have to ignore in the deployment. Okay, we will be writing all the things that we have to ignore in the deployment in this .gitignore file. So in this .gitignore file, we will be writing all the things that we have to ignore. So I'm going to write env. The next is I will write pycache underscore underscore I see che underscore underscore, and I will be writing uh, ds underscore store as well. Okay. Yes. So I will be writing these three for now. And now I have to initialize git over here. So I will write git init. So this particular command will initialize my git over here in this particular repo. So as you can see, all of these venv and pycache are not included. The requirements I need, the data set. Okay, I'm going to take the data set in my GitHub so that I can share this with you guys. Then this is the main file and this is the git ignore. Now the next step is, let us quickly create a repo in GitHub. Okay, let's quickly create a new repo over here, and I will be giving the name movie recommendation. Okay, so this is the name I'm going to give, and I will quickly create this repository. Now after creating this repository, I am going to copy this git remote add origin and this line. Okay, and I'm going to paste this line over here. Now I will change the branch with the help of git branch minus capital M main. You can get all of these command lines from here. Okay, like git init is used to initialize. Then this is the repository line. Then I have done this git branch minus M main for the main branch. Now I'm going to write git add all, git add dot, which means git add all. This is going to add all these files into my repository. Okay, then to commit I am going to write git commit minus M initial commit. Okay, I will press enter, and then I will write git push. So this will push all the files minus u origin main. This will push all my files into my main part. Okay, so it is pushing the files. Yes, so all of these command lines are there: git push minus u origin main, git commit minus M. So all of these command lines you can get from here. I will simply reload the page, and as you can see, I've got everything over here: the main.py file, this is my data set over here, this is the requirements file, and this is the git ignore. So as you can see, I've pushed all of the data in my GitHub. I hope this much is clear, guys. If there's any doubt till now, you can ask in the chat. Great, everything till now is clear. Now I will be going on render. I will be creating a new web service. Okay, by clicking on this add new, I will be creating a new web service over here. Okay, so I will be creating a new web service. Let's say this movie recommendation is the GitHub repo that I have taken. Everything is correct. I have to give this chart command. Okay, so I will give this chart command as uvicon main colon app, because main why, because the file name over here is main.py. Okay, so that is why I'm taking main over here, main colon app, then slash dash dash host 0.0.0.0 dash dash port $port. So this $port over here means that I am taking a dynamic port, whichever port is available. Okay, then I'm going to host it as a free service over here. Then I don't have any environment variable. I will simply deploy the web service over here. Okay, yes. So now my deployment is under progress. So it will take 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, but after 2 to 3 minutes, our service will be deployed. So soon you guys will be able to see all the logs over here as well. Okay, it's taking a little longer. Render is new to me. Could you please explain? So render is actually used to deploy any of the, like if you have created a website, if you have created an API, if you have created a background worker, anything, okay. If you have created some kind of thing and you want to deploy it online so that anyone anywhere can access it, so you can deploy it, host it on render, okay. I am right now like using a free service because most of you are also going to use the free service. But if any one of you like have to use a paid service as well, a better deployment options, you can do the paid service as well. So as you can see, it is now cloning from my GitHub repo. So the deployment is started over here. Okay, now it is going to install the Python version. You can see all the build logs over here, okay. After the Python version is installed, it will install all the requirements that I have mentioned over here, like in my requirements.txt file, okay. So it is going to install all the requirements as well. Yes. So as you can see, collecting FastAPI, collecting PyDent, take UVCon, scikit-learn. So it is now installing all of the requirements that I have mentioned over here. So as you can see, it is taking and downloading all of these files, and as you can see, installing collected packages. All of these packages are going to be installed. So it will, the hosting part obviously takes 2 to 3 minutes, okay, sometimes 5 to 7 minutes as well. So let's wait for some time. Till then, if you guys have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the chat. As you can see, it has successfully installed all of these libraries, and now it is uploading the build. After the build is successfully uploaded, then it is going to deploy it online. Till then, if you guys want to access the what we call the database dataset, so this is the dataset over here. You can see the raw dataset as well. You can access the dataset from here, okay. So I'm going to share the repo, okay. uh, so you can access the code and the dataset from here. So it is still uploading the build. It's taking a little longer. It will take 2 to 3 more minutes, I think. As you can see, the right now it is showing building. Okay, uploaded in 11.9 seconds. Compression took 67 seconds. Now as you can see, the build is successful. So now after the build is successful, it is now going to host it online. So these are all the build logs. Till now, we are seeing all the build logs. Now the application logs will start. As you can see, setting web connection concurrency. Then it is going to deploy it online. First, the build part is necessary. After the build is successful, then the deployment starts. Yes, you can use anything Netlify versus. I don't think so. Netlify supports web services. Maybe I'm not sure about that. But yes, you can use any Netlify versus anything for deployment. How many app can be published using free version of Render? So actually, I have published approximately 30 to 40 websites, web services, free of cost. So I think so. There is a pretty high limit if there is. So as you can see, it is now running the start command over here. So it will take 1 more minute, I think so, to deploy. Started server progress. Yes. So as you can see, your service is live. So this means we have successfully deployed our API. So I will quickly go. This is the deployment link of my API. Okay. I will quickly go to the deployment link over here. As you can see, movie recommendation API. I will simply reload this. And yes, you can see this shows that my API is live as well. I will simply go to my API. I will go to docs. And as you can see, it is showing movie recommendation API. That means it is live. I will go to docs and I will go to the recommendation section over here. I will try it out. I will give a movie, let's say Superman. I will execute it. And as you can see, I got all the recommendation, that is Superman 2, 4, Man of Steel, Superman 3 and all. Let's say if I give any other movie, like what movie should I give? Let's say I am giving Spider-Man, execute. So as you can see, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 3, 2 and all of the movies. So as you can see, it is working perfectly fine. And if you guys want to try it out, I'm going to share the link to you guys as well. Okay. So this is the link. You guys can also go and check it out, that it's working perfectly fine. How can I adapt this to a course recommendation engine? If you have the dataset, you can perform the same kind of task and you can make the course recommendation system. So this was the complete project, guys. We have made the proper API over here, the movie recommendation API. We have tested our API locally as well, and we have now successfully hosted it on render as well. So this was the complete project. uh, we have started from the scratch and we have deployed it as an API. And yes, if you want to make it more good looking and everything, you can connect the front end and everything to this as well. Okay, you guys can make your own front end and connect it with it so that it is more cool looking or something, or you can simply attach this API to a front end and everything. Space between the search text, I hope you are recommending to this one. Yes, this space will also work. I will give like bat man. Okay, I have given bet. Okay, so it will also see like if the difflib library is working or not. So I will execute. Okay, it took the pretty woman and everything. But if I will take bat man, yes, so now it took the Batman and everything. Please, I want to understand how was the future set it up. And so according to me, I have taken those features. Okay, so according to me, I have chosen the features like these. If you want to, like, if you think that this feature is not this important, I can choose some other feature that is more important, or which feature contains more weight. So you can choose that particular feature as well. It is totally up to you. Yes, you can change the design and layout of the API according to your free will. This is the basic layout that I have taken, so that things are much more clear, because when they are in like very simple kind of thing. The project that you guys have to do will be shared to you in the WhatsApp community only. So please stay updated over there. So I hope this much is clear. So yes, this is it for today, guys. This is it for this amazing bootcamp. So the attendance form is there in the live chat, so quickly go and fill out the attendance form over there. Yes, you guys will be receiving the project today or max to max tomorrow, and you will have a 2 to 3 day deadline if there is a project. Okay, you will have a 2 to 3 day deadline, and you have to submit that project within that deadline. It will be a basic simple project based on this only. Okay, so I hope the things are now clear to you. So first of all, there is the uh, attendance form. There is it in the chart. Okay, so just quickly go and fill out that attendance form, because it is very much important for the certificate criteria. So this was it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for joining. Thanks a lot for joining, guys, this bootcamp. So this was the last day, and soon I will be back with more amazing bootcamps with this DevTown. And if there are many more bootcamps as well in DevTown community, like based on web development and cybersecurity and many more. So if you guys are interested in those fields as well, you can surely join those bootcamps. Thanks a lot for joining, guys. And please quickly fill out the attendance form that is there in the chat. Thank you, guys. If you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the chat, else you can leave. This is it for this bootcamp. Everything regarding the project will be shared to you guys in the group only. So please be active in the community. Everything regarding the assignment will be shared in the community only. So please be active there. Okay. Yes, you can deploy any project from FastAPI. To learn this, so there are many sources available online, like on YouTube, or you can join different courses. There are many different courses, not only DevTown, but yeah, there are many courses on. There are many open source things there present, so you can go and go through any of this. Or if you want to join DevTown, there are amazing facility in DevTown, faculty and everything. You can join that as well. It is totally up to you. And this is it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for joining this amazing bootcamp. We'll meet soon. Okay. Thank you, guys.